Hi, how you doing? My name is Matt Thomas.
My name is Iturriaga.
And we are Exposed TV. And so we created this film like 4 years ago? 3 years ago. And yeah.
Almost 3 years ago, but this film means a lot to us, and we decided to pick this film because Jefe actually passed away last year, and it was super devastating because he was an artist that was just very outgoing, collaborated with a lot of the people in the music scene, and even was one of the people that got partnerships, brand partnerships, and that was huge because he was monetizing his artistry, and so we looked up to him, and he was just a really good soul, and we wanted to dedicate this to Jefe Replay to keep his memories alive. And Matt created the whole thing: audio, filming, editing, one-man band here, and all I did was come and smile. So thank you, Matt, for being such an amazing talent. Round of applause.
Thank you all.
Hi, everyone, and Lisa, Allison, thanks for having us. ROXFILM crew, thank you. My name is Frez C. I'm the director for Boston House Music Dance documentary. The film is about, like you saw, about 80s and 90s, what was happening in the underground scene in Boston. More towards like downtown Boston and like Lansdowne, and we'll go to like the college parties and things like that. One thing that I do want you guys to know that also there was a lot of criticism going on, especially down Lansdowne towards the Latinos, blacks that was coming from Mattapan, Dorchester, Lawrence, Brockton, places like that. And it's something, brothers from another planet, that was our dance crew that we used to always talk about. We would go to the radio stations like 88.1, 88.9. They would come to my radio show. I used to be on a radio show at Boston College Radio, doing a hip hop show there. So after all the club nights, like Tuesday nights, Wednesdays, and things like that, on the weekends, we would just like, go to the radio station and talk about what was happening at the clubs. And especially, talk about the racism and the criticism that was going on in the clubs, because we didn't appreciate that part. But filmed as much as I can, and that was me at the very end in Germany, 1993. Well, before I went to Germany, I just wanted to make sure that I had a VHS tape. So I knew someone that had a VHS tape, because in the back of my mind I was like, I wanted to do a documentary. So that was in 1997 when the rapper from Boston, Edo G and the Bulldogs, he took me and my partner Brooke to go out dancing for him. I'm sorry I'm jumping all over the place, but you get the picture. And I appreciate you guys checking out the film with us. And thank you, Lisa, Allison, ROXFILM crew. And I'm gonna pass it on to my partner here, Mike.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mike P., one of the associate producers of this documentary. Pretty much we basically wanted to shed some light on a movement that actually happened in Boston back in the 80s and early 90s. And it was pretty much something that we felt that we had to put out there. One of the things as I'm watching this documentary, that it created community, which was very important, and especially back then, what was going on back in that era, there was so many, activities going out in the streets, and to find coming to a platform when you have these clubs coming, with kids getting along and just like dancing through the night, it was important, and it was just great vibes and everything. So thank you, ROXFILM, for letting us share our story, and thank you everyone for coming out.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Bob Diesel, part of the documentary about house music in Boston. Basically, it's a good deal that they put this together because Boston is known for being like a second-hand, underdog city with music. You have twos and fews that pop out. It's not like New York. And this is a genre that really reaches a lot of people. Doesn't matter your age, your gender, it doesn't matter your upbringing, nobody really cares. When you go to these parties, there's some people older than everybody in this audience that shows up because they know it's not something that people will clown you. If you just two-step all night, it's fine. They appreciate that. It's like, hey, you're contributing to the vibe of the party. And this is what this film is all about. Basically the culture of house music. And house music basically is almost every genre of music there is all together. So as a DJ, with this sound, it's like a puzzle that we put together and we make the pieces fit. So it's not like you have these pieces that fit already. We put it together, Most people say house music, when they go to these clubs, it's like a church, People, they catch all kind of feelings and stuff like that. Most of these nights, everyone's very respectful. You could bump into somebody and both persons apologize because they don't know who's who. And this is what this film is bringing about, just the culture of all of that, besides the dancing and the music. So I hope you guys really enjoy it and help push the film. And they have a website that you guys could go to and check everything else out.
Yes, the website is Boston House Music Dance, DOC.com. And let's give it up to Chicago too, that's where it all started.
Well, that's funny you should say that because we did a film called Chicago Dance Music Dance Party a couple of years ago. I want to thank both of you for, this is the thing that we talk a lot about, is that making sure that we're preserving history and making sure that you all are preserving history for someone that really meant so much to the Boston community. And being able to put that and get Hefe in a space, like a very happy, where he was in a very happy space, and having people remember him in that way. And I think that that's really important. So I just want to thank you all for your films. Boston House Music is part of our online programming with Fantastic Negrito. And so you can also see some other interviews. But I just want to thank you all so much for your work. Really, thank you. Thank you.